All right, welcome to the Purge, part 2 of my studio series figures. Yeah, it was bound to happen. I want to trim it down some more and just get rid of figures that I'm not completely happy and satisfied with. So, let's start with these guys right here. The Devastator, I still like it. For those of you who've been watching my videos, my favorite movie out of all the movie verse is still Revenge of the Fallen, so I kind of want to keep this. Also, the upgrade kits are coming, and I do want to see how they look with the upgrade kits, so we're going to hold on to those. We'll see. Although at the back of my mind, I'm already contemplating on getting rid of this, even if I do get the upgrades, and replace it with the mechanical team version. That thing is just way bigger, more detailed. It takes on the same design as these guys and improves it and makes it a bigger, more in scale type of Devastator. So we'll see. Not all the figures are out yet. We'll have to wait and see. Next up, we're keeping Optimus Prime for now. I still, Optimus Prime was my favorite favorite character in the movie. We're gonna stick with these guys for now. Okay. Same goes for Megatron. Optimus Prime is gonna need some Megatron figures, and I reckon, and this is a good guess, that Hasbro is still planning to do 2 more versions of Optimus Prime and 2 more versions of Megatron for the Studio Series line, and it'll be a better review if we have all of them. Moving on to some more Decepticons. If you've seen my review with the upgrade kit for Blackout, I did end up liking this figure, so I kind of like it. I'm gonna stick with him, become 100%. Starscream, always a popular character, one of my favorite Decepticons as well. He's always, you always want a version of Starscream in one line or another. And Soundwave's always been my favorite Decepticon, and at this point we have to make a decision whether to keep 2 Soundwaves or just 1, and I think 1 Soundwave is enough. So this one, very sad to let this one go, but I hope it goes to a new home, to a better home. I really like this figure, but I like this one more, and sorry, it's gonna go to the let go pile. Shockwave, I love this figure. This figure I reviewed was 100%, but I don't really love the character. Not too much investment in him, especially he turned into that worm. And even if I don't think Hasbro is gonna come up with a worm version. There's just not too much emotional investment on the character, so I reckon I don't want to hang on to this. I'm gonna let it go. Blitzwing is the same. This is not the Blitzwing I wanted. I mean, I want a triple changing Blitzwing, not some Starscream lookalike. It is great. It's a good figure, but I don't think I want to keep it anymore, so it's gonna stay there in that pile. Okay, next up, the Autobots. We're gonna hang on to Grimlock. I still haven't gotten that DK6 upgrade kit, so I want to see how it fares out. Once I get it, we'll make a decision afterwards. The entire movie 1 Autobot team, I guess I'd like to keep them. This was the very first movie. I think it's the best movie out of all the Bayverse movies. My favorite is still Revenge of the Fallen, of course, but I think in terms of story-wise and maybe even dialogue and plot, I think the first movie was still the best, and I'd like to keep the original Autobot team. For Revenge of the Fallen, Sideswipe was my favorite, favorite new character. And in Age of Extinction, I did, and the Last Night, I do like Drift a lot, so I'm going to keep him. However, we have to make a decision whether to keep 2 Drifts or just 1 Drift. And between the 2, I'm a little bit partial to the car mode Drift, so we're going to keep him. And we're just going to get rid of this one. Yeah. There. Alright, on to the last shelf. Cogman, yeah, I never really liked the character. I love the figure, but, we're going to get rid of him. I do like Lockdown. I like the character, I like the figure. I don't know. I want to hang on to him for a while. Sentinel Prime, if you've seen my review of the DK upgrade kit, he turned out to be a wonderful, wonderful character. Wonderful, wonderful figure with those upgrade kits, so we're going to do that. And now to the Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper. before this review, I actually transformed him back into robot mode, and you know, I'm just so sick and tired of transforming Bumblebees from the movieverse, from studio series, and I know these figures have a lot of sentimental value. They have other intangible values, but I don't know. I don't think I can keep the Bumblebee figures anymore. We're keeping one right here, but all these, I'm thinking if I keep just one, I don't know, will it make sense? It's just, this is another case. It's weird. I know I'm being stupid about this, but this is becoming to be like an all or nothing thing for me now, and he's part of something right here as original team, but these guys, they're part of one whole set, and if I do get rid of one, I'm afraid, you know, I have to get rid of everything. So, you know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of these guys. I mean, they're gonna go to the let go pile. It's no use hanging. I mean, the mere fact that I'm still deciding whether I want to keep them or not just goes to show that I'm not really too invested. Oops. Not really just too invested in these guys. And yeah, so sorry. All these guys gotta go. And so that's a discard pile. And I don't know. I'll probably... I know a couple buddies who are very interested in these figures. I might just, you know, offer it to them if they want it or not. Otherwise, I'll put it up on sale somewhere. But the aftermath of this is really just this now left. And you can probably guess that there's going to be a part 3. Another part 3 of purging this entire... this subline, this whole line of studio series. And I know, why don't I just get rid of everything, right? That was my first option, but I don't know. I think it's better if you get rid of a certain collection, a subset of your collection, by piecemeal. If you try to get rid of it one piece at a time or a few pieces at a time instead of letting them all go at one go. You can get rid of sets in one go like that, as I did, but getting rid of an entire collection sometimes can be emotionally, it can have a very significant emotional impact on you, and sometimes you get this feeling that you go to bed and did I do the right thing? Did you know? But if you do it gradually, you do it piecemeal, then the decision becomes stronger. I believe that, you know, you're making the right decision as you're seeing it, that yeah, I didn't really need that. Yeah, why did I even bother keeping this? And I think for those of you who are looking to dispose of your collection, sometimes if you're not in great need, I mean, if you're in great need, sure, get rid of everything at once. If you need the money, sure. But if you can get by, you still have, if you're not completely in dire need of funds, but you need a bit of funding like me, I think it's still best to do it piecemeal, do it gradually. Just reinforce your decision that, you know, you're really trying to let go of this, just trying to keep things that really matter to you. And that goes for life, in everything that you do. Don't hang on to things that you're hanging on for the wrong reasons, or you're just hanging on them for the sake of hanging on them. Keep things that matter the most. And there are a lot of things in life, but there are only a few things that really matter the most. So be aware of those, find out what those things are, and those are what you hang on to. All right, so that's it. That's the second volume of my Purge, or second installment of the Studio Series Purge of Chefatron's collection. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments what you think of this decision. Do you think it's the right thing to do? Do you think I should go ahead and buy back everything? No, I'm not going to do that. Do you think I should keep a few more things? Or do you think that I should just go ahead and just completely go nuts and just get rid of everything right now? So hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. And if you want to help the channel out, please check out my Patreon account. There's a link in the description box below. Any form of contribution will greatly help this channel. And one last look at the Purge pile. Thanks for watching.